So you basically download the Teachable app. This is Teachable, and then you push Teachable, and it will let you log in with your username and password. So I've logged in here, and basically we have the different courses that this is Stephanie's account, that what she has available. So these are the courses. I'm going to go into PreAlgebra right now. So I say PreAlgebra. It'll show you the syllabus, textbooks, tools for mastering math, and Euler's book. These books you can download and save to your device. The syllabus will show you all the different sections. You can click it and it will show you the different sections from the textbook. This is generally written for like a regular school year. You can ignore the chapter review test. I'll discuss those with you at a different time. Right now it's just showing the order in which you're doing the sections, right? It's generally in order from 1.1 to the end. If you master these concepts, you will be a boss in mathematics. Well, in algebra, what I mean is you will have the solid foundation to handle any challenges in algebra. So that's the syllabus. You have your textbooks here. You want to keep the Redwood's textbook. This is actually an algebra textbook. The Tyler Wallace ones are algebra textbooks. And then there's a supplemental textbook as well. That just goes over more details of PreAlgebra, place value, of course, and so on and so forth. It's more colorful than the other book here, which is your main textbook. Redwood's PreAlgebra is your main textbook. It comes with all the details that you need, starting with 1.1, just reviewing the number line, place value, things like that. Okay, so you want to have a notebook for this course. That's very important. Having a notebook will help you navigate through study skills and reviewing later on. Okay, so now we go down. The first few sections, you should get comfortable, of course, with these shouldn't be too bad. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, whole numbers as a whole. Prime factorizations is probably one of the pillars of PreAlgebra. If you know how to prime factorize numbers, you will be able to tackle lowest common multiple. Therefore, you'll be able to handle fractions, adding fractions easier, and so on and so forth. But seek to master each of these. Make sure you email me, amostarfa1@gmail.com, if you have any questions. But yeah, each section here will have a video or like a text recommendation for where to go in the textbook, which is just following the textbook I showed you. So that's what this PreAlgebra course has. We have other courses on Teachable, but these are the main ones. At the very end here, you see it says no content, and that's because graphing is actually in Algebra 1 in detail, so we don't have to do that from the textbook. But it's there in case you want to do, it's there in the textbook in case you want to review those sections, okay? So this is an overview of PreAlgebra. Try and get through it in an efficient manner. Email me at any time if you have any questions, and we'll schedule some video calls to go over these concepts or just any questions you have. Now, one thing I will encourage you to do is to make sure you have your kit, your Tools for Mastering Math kit. So make sure you read the book, Tools for Mastering Math. It's found on the in the app as well. It'll basically show you how to be a good math student. And then, so make sure you read the book. It's a very good resource. I'll just set aside time daily to read a little bit from it. It talks about what is mathematics, how does math work, things like that. But in this kit, you would notice that I also recommend the book Peak, which talks about just how to be good at anything. So here they have a swimmer, of course, who's a diver, who's learned the skill. But there's other things they talk about here. They talk about chess. They talk about memorizing digits of numbers, and there's a way to practice. That's what this is talking about. So in this recommended packet, I have Peak. And then I also have The World of Mathematics, which is a math history book. So I also recommend this. If you don't have a copy of this, I would just recommend that you select a mathematician as you're learning, for example, about Euler or Euclid. Just read their Wikipedia page, learn a little bit about them. The math history is very helpful. So, and then the last book I wanted to recommend, which you have in your book, in the course, is The Elements of Algebra. This is one of the greatest mathematicians ever. And in his book, there's the introduction, which I would recommend reading. But let's go ahead and flip through to the first chapter. You'll see why I love this guy. This guy is like the greatest mathematician ever. But in the very beginning, okay, he's from Switzerland, by the way, Basel, Switzerland. In the very beginning, look at his first chapter. What is mathematics? That's what he's talking about. And he starts with Article 1. Whatever is capable of increase or diminution is called magnitude or quantity. A sum of money, therefore, is a quantity, since we may increase or diminish it. It is the same with weight and other things of this nature. From this definition, it is evident that the different kinds of magnitude must be so various as to render it difficult to enumerate them. And this is the origin of the different branches of mathematics, each being employed on a particular kind of magnitude. So mathematics in general is the science of quantity, or the science which investigates the means of measuring quantity. So the greatest mathematician is telling us to start right here. What is mathematics, right? And so he actually works into what is addition and what is subtraction. So these are things I would highly recommend as you go through your book. If you don't have a math history book, just read from Euler's book, just a little bit. Get some hot chocolate, sit down and read it, and you will be very good at math because you're learning from the best. I hope this is helpful as you start this course. Email me if you have any questions. Take care and have a blessed day.